Hi everyone, my name's Graeme and I'm the owner of the YouTube channel GM Details. Today's video is all about one product and the role it's played over the last 7 years. Garage Therapy asked me to look back through my footage and talk about my experience with the brand, but more specifically, a product that's been an absolute game changer pretty much the whole way through: Zero Decon Shampoo. Now just to be clear, this isn't a scripted video, there's no pre-approval, this is just my honest experience using it over the years. And if you've watched my content before, you'll have seen this come up a lot. When I first came across Garage Therapy, they were a very small brand. We're talking a handful of products, and at the centre of it all, shampoos. That was their thing. And Zero Decon was one that immediately stood out, because at the time, the wash stage was pretty straightforward. Car shampoo for cleaning, wheel shampoo for cleaning wheels. Another topic I made a good video about 2 years ago, comparing and discussing what they do. Have a look on YouTube on my channel for that video. Then after the wash, you've got separate decontamination steps afterwards. That was just the normal, but Zero Decon started to blur that line. So what is it that makes Zero Decon shampoo different? For me, it comes down to one thing. It's not just a shampoo, it's part of the decontamination process. While you're washing the car, it's actively helping to break down and remove contamination from the surface. So instead of wash, then a chemical decon, you're already making progress during the wash itself. And in real world detailing, that's a big shift. Because it means that you've got less time spent on extra stages, less product usage, and a more efficient overall process. I'm not a professional, I'm not even a full-time YouTuber, I'm just like you, a detailing enthusiast who's looking for knowledge, tips and good advice, and my channel's built on passing on what knowledge could help others, and Zero Decon Shampoo is always at the start of every list or conversation starter when anyone asks, what's the best? I've personally used Zero Decon Shampoo on cars in all kinds of conditions, and that's where you really see its value. It's not just about what it does once, it's about how it performs consistently over time. What I've found is it cleans surfaces deeper than anything else I've ever used. This Jaguar was my first video using Zero Decon, and I genuinely was surprised at how little tar and fallout was on the car. Now you could say that's just one car, but it's not. Consistently over the last 7 years, using Zero Decon shampoo to start the pre-wash and the contact wash has significantly shortened the whole decon process time after time, and to this day it still amazes me. It's so versatile, it's so impressive, it can be used from top to bottom, inside and out, and always at a safe dilution. You can actually completely clean your car with it at every stage, from pre-wash to wheels, tyre cleaning, engine bays, undercarriage, wheel arches to a contact wash, soft tops and even as a glass cleaner. And it'll also help remove those older waxes or spray-on sealants that a normal wash routine would really struggle to remove. And that's the key. This isn't about replacing everything, it's about making the wash stage work harder for you. So over the years, detailing routines have evolved. People want efficiency, simplicity, products that do more than one job. You can see that with the shift towards products like spray and rinse sealants and foaming protection, and Zero Decon fits that perfectly. It slots into a wash routine without overcomplicating anything, but you're still washing safely. But you're getting that added benefit of light decontamination at the same time. And for enthusiasts maintaining their cars week in, week out, that means a genuine difference. Now obviously you wouldn't be using Zero Decon shampoo every week on the same car, but maybe once a month. I promise you'll start to notice a difference. So if you look at how Garage Therapy has grown, products like Zero Decon are a big part of that story. They started with a focus on shampoos, and instead of just making another standard product, they pushed into something a bit different. Now the range has expanded massively, but that original thinking, products that improve the process, that's still there. And Zero Decon is a perfect example of where that started. For me, the reason this has stayed in my routine for so long is simple. It works. Not just once, not just for a video, but consistently over years of use. And when something earns that place, it stays. That's why you've seen it across so much of my content, not because of brand affiliation or promotion. I fully support Garage Therapy by buying the products that I know work for me. So yeah, this video is really about one product, but also what it represents. A different approach to the wash stage, and a brand that built from that idea. From a small setup with a few shampoos to what Garage Therapy is today. And for me, Zero Decon has been a big part of that journey. If you haven't used it, try it. I think you'll be genuinely surprised what it can do. Just open your mind. Thanks for watching.